Your theories are the worst kind of popular tripe, your methods are sloppy, and your conclusions are highly questionable.
Welcome to a delightful evening of Might and Magic 3. I just realized, because not only am I incompetent, but I'm just learning this whole gig, that I have had the microphone off for 7 minutes. So I've been talking to myself, which I'm kind of doing anyway, but it's not, posterity is not privy to my nuggets of wisdom. And so let's just recap. I decided to walk around a bit, and I was going to go to Swamp Town, but then I found this dungeon here, which is the Cathedral of Carnage, and I was like, you know what? Let's just go inside, check it out. The enemies seem okay, however, they paralyzed me, which is a rather rambunctious status ailment, so I don't know if I can take this place, but I'm going to just poke around and try. Alright, it appears that the door is locked.
It's locked from the inside.
No!
From the inside.
Damn it! We're gonna die! We're all gonna die! Get a hold of yourself, man!
But Fat Shadow can open it easily. Alright, now these gargoyles aren't that hard. They've got the touchy-feelies. I mean,
Look at this fucking guy.
he's a groper, but we can definitely take this guy with just
That's all. We got one goddamn
one hit. That's all it takes from the hunt. Oh. And something that's terrific is that my people are awake. So I don't know if the battle woke them up from the paralysis or if it just wore off that quickly. But that is a delight. Now, one thing I want to be wary of is if my whole party gets paralyzed, is that game over immediately, or do I just take a few whacks and get a chance to wake up while we're all paralyzed? I don't know. But I have a feeling I'm going to find out the hard way, so I'm going to resave it here before I go in further. Okay. We've got these guys. Let's blast them from afar. They are quick. They get up on you and they just knock you out. Few who enter this Cathedral of Carnage exit to tell their tale. Thanks a lot. This blue head is sitting here for eternity to just tell this, that it's making this value judgment. It's seeing people come in and die. And on the one hand, that's a really depressing existence. Two things. First of all, I have no idea how to perceive the experiential, being of this blue head. Maybe for a blue head, that's a great existence. I don't know. The other thing is, he is warning me. Like, that's a nice gesture, so I probably shouldn't insult him. Alright, so we're still flying. This reeks of a secret door, but it's not. So let's just do our thing and map everything out so that we can get to a point.
Seen everything. I've seen it all.
Where we've seen everything. The door is locked. We opened it. Hey, and he got zapped by the door, which woke him up. Quite appropriate. Oh, Lady Green is asleep. So these guys just get the jump on you, get the drop on you. They just jump onto you, paralyze you, and die. Fine. I'm fine with that. Still, not a place to bash. I will, take time here. And again, this this leads into a huge conversation that I opened up when the microphone was off, embarrassingly. But let me just reintroduce it and try to not ramble as much as I usually do about it. I was curious what everyone's opinion was on using the hint book that's provided with this game. First of all, that's the question. Did the hint book originally come with the game? When I played this as a kid, I did not have this hint book that I recall. Maybe I did and just didn't pay it attention. But I bought the game in the cardboard box, OG style, 3.5-inch floppies. And I don't remember if I had this book. But when I buy the game from Good Old Games, Now I get this PDF provided, and so it's a question like, if this document came with the game, was intended to be packaged with the game, is it cheating to use it, or is it cool? And I know it's personal preference, it's gray area, but that's what makes it a good conversation. For me, what I'm kind of feeling like is some of the information, the transparency that it provides, the stats on the monsters, some of the context about the areas, maps, the different brands that magical weapons can get, all of the breakdowns of the dice damage that things are dealing, those nuts and bolts I like having access to, and I don't really think that's cheating. Getting the passwords is a bit like cheating. I don't feel necessarily comfortable doing that, but I do appreciate the fact that, like, for people with time constraints or people who are just like, you know, missing something easy on one of these riddles that they overlook, and it's just completely removing their possibility of beating the game or of experiencing the content of the game. I get it that you would just want like a hint guide to flip through so that you're not just, you know, banging your head against a wall. And this game was released in 91, which was not pre-internet, but like pre-Google, pre-proliferation of internet as easy as it is now. So it's less necessary to have this hint book, but there is no wiki for this game that I've seen, and so this information is really helpful. Anyway, my point is, I could sit here and like chart what my experience level is and then kill an enemy and try to determine how much experience they give me and stuff like that, but it's already been written down. And so there's this thing where it's like, well, I could write all this stuff down. I could map everything by hand, which the game is doing for me as I go. Or I could just look at the hint guide and is that cheating or not? I don't know. Right now, I've decided to use the hint book for certain things. I have it open here just so I know which items to keep or sell or get rid of, so that I don't have to constantly identify everything at the shop, which is something that I've been doing and I think is kind of stupid. Like, I've been spending money. It's 10% of the item's resale value, by the way, I think, just to identify it. And I have to do it multiple times just to double check to see which is the better item. And that just seems like I'm losing out to the shopkeeper, and you know how I feel about shopkeepers.
But the shop owner and his son, that's a different story altogether. I had to beat them to death with their own shoes.
Now, I'm a party of good ninjas, so I don't necessarily advocate beating shopkeepers to death with their shoes. I actually like them in this game. They're friendly enough, but I don't want to just sit there and pour my hard-earned money into them to re-identify stuff. So I have this thing open on my second monitor here where I can see, for example, that quartz is a rare metal, and it's the best of the rare metals. It gives you +5 to hit, +5 damage, +5 armor class if it's on a defensive item, and it makes the item cost 50 times more, so, you know, sells for a lot more. So this is very helpful to know that, like, you know, for example, leather is the worst at being an item of damage. It's -4 to hit, -6 damage, but it's okay for armor class. It's just +0. Whereas wooden is slightly better as a weapon, -3, -3, but is terrible as armor, -3. I don't quite understand the reasoning there. I mean, it seems like you could make a sweet armor suit of wood, but like bark skin is a real thing, and leather skin is just skin, unless you're talking like rhino hide or something. Anyway, whatever. You get my point. Please leave comments in the YouTube video thread or on the Twitch comments area so that I can... I'll probably post a thread in Reddit too. And that's another thing I mentioned in the previous talk that was erased by No Microphone, is that I've been on the Reddit for Might and Magic, and the community is awesome, and it's really helped me not only with tweaking the content of these videos, but just answering questions about, you know, like what I should do. And I'm debating heavily if I can actually beat the game with these ninjas, to try the game again with just one single party member. And I found out that it has been done by some person who beat it with just an archer. And the reason that I derived that this was possible was because archers have access to arcane magic, and arcane magic is just OP in this game. So they're also a hybrid character, so it's very nice that they can like probably wear some reasonable armor, you know, use some good weapons so they can tank, you know, do a little melee. They're not as squishy as a mage. But I'm thinking about either trying to beat the game with another hybrid, which would be a paladin, or to just go for straight mage and just see if the glass cannon can do it. You know, I don't know. Alright, I've got a lot of people down here, which is a problem. However, I'm going to back myself into this corner and rest. Now, I don't have very many torches. I got one more. So I'm not going to clear this place on the first go, but I'm liking the fact that I can just get in here and do some damage. I think I'll make another video on like what to do, you know, in the middle game once you've just cleared the surrounding areas and gotten yourself off to a good start. Like, you know, what to do when you're around level 8, level 10. And the idea is you just want to find a place that you can compete in that's not just oppressively difficult, and this is feeling like that right now. I have the feeling that I belong here in the Cathedral of Carnage. That's a strange thing to say, but I am a group of good ninjas. Oh my god, wait, all of my dreams might be just being shattered by this guy's electricity. I don't know. Well, his electricity doesn't seem to be doing that much. Oh, is this like is the Cathedral of Carnage the, like, stronghold of the Moo people? Because I cleared out, they're going to be really pissed at me, because I smashed the shit out of their previous encampment, in the Temple of Moo. So word has probably gotten around to these dudes that I am, bad news. Now, this is something that I completely forgot about. Like, I was reading some of the context information that they provide in the manual and in the hint guide just for the regions, and I was like, man, it'd be nice to have this in-game. And then I realized, wait a minute, you're incompetent. It is in the game. Korak's notes are embedded in the game. Now, there's more stuff in the manual, but still. The Cathedral of Carnage is the center of the Moo cult. There you go. Cruel and witless best describes the followers of Moo. So, you know, you had me on witless, but cruel is just not my style. For they attempt without rest to tap into the power of the ultimate power orbs. Ooh, if you have an ultimate power orb in here, I am about... I will definitely soil my pants if I can acquire one of those. I think they're 1 million experience. Might be 1 million gold. I can't remember. There's some kind of ridiculous reward for these things. You get 100,000 experience. We figured that out last time for turning in the artifacts. Whether they're good, evil, neutral, you get 100 grand experience, which at this point isn't game-breaking, but is still really nice. It's a significant upgrade from the Sacred Silver Skulls. Unfortunately, they give you no money, but whatever. It is the goal of the priest to use the power of the orbs to control the minds of the people of Terra and turn them all into their drones. Well, that's terrible. I mean, you should be ashamed of yourself. Though they have made no gains toward their goal, the priests continue to perform cruel experiments. Okay, I'm not laughing at the cruel experiments. Those are awful. What I'm laughing at is that they've made no gains. Like, that, you know, they swear their lives to this task and they suck at it. They're just like, we're going to turn everyone into drones. Granted, we haven't succeeded in a single person into making them a drone, but you know, that's where we're going. Like, we're starting out. So I laugh at their ineptitude. But I don't laugh at the fact that they're cruel and they're doing cruel experiments. I'm going to eradicate them for that. I'm gonna just venture a guess. You tell me if I'm wrong, you tell me if I'm crazy, but I'm gonna venture a guess that the reason there's no townspeople, that there's no people walking around in this game in towns or outside, is because they've all been captured by the Moo people for their cruel experiments. So I'm blaming them on the absence of human interaction beyond the shopkeepers and the people behind desks and hiding in barrels and weird places. So they gotta go. Oh, look at this. God, I talked about this in my first video and then completely forgot to use it and forgot about it. They do help kind of like nudge you along. So here's a whole bunch of like my honey-do list from the game here. Great. Thank you for this. Current quest. Crap. Okay, now. I am reinvigorated. I am motivated to just destroy these people. And so, because of that, I definitely think
Let's get sweaty.
it's time to get sweaty.
I'm gonna go pick a fight.
It's time to pick a fight with pretty much everybody in here and just kind of grind up some experience, do a little training, little Mac style, you know. We're gonna run behind the bike by slaughtering clerics of Moo until we're leveled up. So let's do that. Let's save it. Fabulous dream times continue. Your electricity is finally starting to touch me. It's really annoying that it hits everybody. Yeah. I mean, I can kill these guys in one shot, but the successive damage is what's getting me. Okay, so I'm gonna have to slowly do this place, unless what I'm hoping, and the game has a very kind way of doing this, where like around the surrounding, that's pretty good, repeating the word round there, in the surrounding area there should be some kind of well or statue or something that gives me a buff against electricity, which I can use to just humiliate these people. Some of my characters are really stout against electricity, and then some people are just like Quiet Riot and have a shit ton of hit points. But most of my people can't stand up to that ill treatment for too long. But anyway, let's go get some torches then and put this on our shit to-do list. I was about to I want to go exploring, because there's all this unexplored stuff and I love to see it all, but most of my party is dead, so I need to rest first. Luckily I'm outside, so I don't have to give a crap about not having a torch. God, that'll be the dream of my one-player playthrough. If I decide to do that, is I'll be able to cast magic and have a torch. The grave looks freshly exhumed. I mean, what kind of people are around here? Freshly exhumed? I'll examine it. A rotting corpse whispers to you with earthly smelling air. What is too much for one? Enough for two, but nothing for three. A pear? Wrong. Alright, let's think about this. This is just one of these fun little riddles. My kid's got a riddle book, and they've been having a blast with it, so this is probably something that is up their alley. Let's see. Enough for two. Nothing for three. Jeez. Alright, well, this is a good time to just own up to the fact that I know nothing. Can anybody give me the answer to this? Anybody riddle savvy? I'd love some riddle savvy person to come into play here and just swoop in and save me. But for now, I'm just going to not know the answer to that, and I'm going to move around. What's this? A simple, abandoned-looking shack. Enter. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate that. That collapsing house.
1 year membership in the Jelly of the Month Club.
Is on par with Jelly of the Month. A lamprey sits on the chest of a quivering corpse. Gross, sucking its stale blood and replacing it with quickening fluid. Kill the lamprey? Well, of course. Your boat pushes through... Oh, your boot. I was... man, not being able to read is fun. Amusing. I was like, my boat? Did I get a boat? No, my boot pushes through the chest of the corpse as you stomp the lamprey, putting an end to the undead plague. Disgusting, upsetting, but I see 100,000 experience, and that's a delight.
A lovely cheese pizza.
That is a cheese pizza. Longsword, coin, red, coin. All right. This is one hell of a haul that we just got here. Let's see if we got anything good. The gold ring is good. The coin of anecdotes is useful. Coin of monster finding. Does that like summon monsters to your location? That's pretty funny. That's cool if it does. So you like, grind up if you want. Anyway. What about some gloves? What about like socks? Too much for one. Too much for one. God. What a loser I am. I don't know the answer to that. I'm just the worst riddle man. I just have to twist my head the right way, and I'm not doing it. Ah, now this one I know. A rotting corpse whispers to you with earthly smelling air. The more of it there is, the less you see. Darkness. Black Wind the Spellbinder. Married anathema on day 60. Alright, so we can write this down. This is like semi-helpful. Black Wind. I mean, you shouldn't marry anyone named Anathema. I mean, I don't care how much of a Vila she is, like how beautiful this lady is. Anathema is a bad name. Alright. Day 60. Alright, so I'm now getting it. The other grave is going to tell me when the other dude, Illusion Man or whatever, married Anathema. Made that bad choice. Ooh, alcove. Teleport. I wish. Don't tempt me. Okay. let's get back to Wildebar and bring everyone back from the dead. If we can, if it's acceptable. Oops, this isn't the right way. Yeah, alright. Dark way. What a good time. Actually, let's go home. I need torches anyway. Need torches for the Cathedral of Carnage. Yes. Cool. There was really no need to do that, considering I'm about to rest. That was a bad... Milk was a bad choice. That was a bad choice. I have to fix everything. $2,000. Killed me. Alright, so the steel shield we sell. The holy word thing is actually pretty good. Like if I encounter some undead and I just can't hurt them with my melee ways. This coin of monster finding, does it give me any armor? Detect monster, no. I already have the moving mouth at the top of the screen because I have danger sense, so I'm not gonna even bother with that. Maybe detect monster is flat better than danger sense. Yeah, you're right, man. Oh, what's up? We got Fading at the Edges live in the chamber here. And yeah, I definitely, as soon as I said milk was a bad choice, I was like, I have to get that. Probably need, I'm kind of a big deal as well. That's a good Anchorman clip. I'm going to write down Anchorman here. Yeah, so, oh, I forgot to buy the torch. Give me your torch, dude. Leather necklace. See, now I won't even be tempted by the leather necklace because I know, looking... Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Yeah, actually, I thought about that, which is that I need, like, game-specific movie clips, you know, for things that you're going to encounter with great frequency within them. Alrighty. We got one. What time of day is it? It's 2:30. That's worth getting some buffs then. Alright, we're buffed up. We're going back to the Cathedral of Carnage. Do you know what's terrible? How have I still not learned the password to Wildebar? What is wrong with me? I thought I cleared out Wildebar, like the place below the town there. And if that's the case, that's usually where they write the password. I'm gonna have to go back and get that because it's really annoying not being able to teleport directly to Wildebar. Alright, well, while I'm here, let's buy your damn torch, shall we? You got anything tempting? Lapis scale isn't bad. Lapis is +2. So it's right in the middle of the rare metals. Actually, Saint, this is a good question. I was going to put this on the Reddit and kind of pose this to people. So in the documents that you get when you purchase this game from Good Old Games, there's like a hint book. And within the hint book, it tells you all kinds of information, makes things transparent, like how much each prefix benefits a piece of armor or equipment, how many dice damage equipment does, the stats of the monsters, maps of areas, and then answers to like the riddles in the game. And I was just curious, like, what people think about if it's cheating to use this book. And the question, first of all, is did this book come with the game? Was it provided? Was it intended to be used? And then, you know, maybe you only use a little bit of it, but not a lot of it. Like, for example, right now, I know that this crystal brooch that's really expensive only gives you +1. So it's not worth it. Because I have the hint book open to just the page that tells you what the different prefixes do. That's just saving me money. But maybe I shouldn't save money. You know, maybe... Yeah, I think so too. I feel pretty comfortable with that. It also tells you what every spell in the game does, which just seems pretty helpful. It is. Like, it goes into some stuff that I don't want to know because it like ruins my experience to just have the answer. So it's kind of like I have to be careful. I have to look away from pages if they're just about to spill the proverbial beans. But it's pretty obvious, like, what's going on in each section. Like, it'll tell you what equipment every class in the game can equip, which is really useful, you know. And so it's very nice to have access to that kind of information. What is this all about? Just getting you poisoned. That's great. Okay, so let's go back to the Arachnoid Cavern. Or no, not the Arachnoid Cavern. I misspoke. I meant the Cathedral of Carnage. Because who doesn't want to go? No. Nope. I already prayed at that shrine, and I don't want to just take damage. Alright, so I was just wandering around, and I found this temple that I hadn't gone into, and I was kind of avoiding everything in the area. But this place is actually pretty good for me right now. I can handle it okay. So I'm going to keep exploring. It seems that there might be an ultimate power orb in here, which I can't wait to get my greedy little mitts on. Now, I'm going to equip... Well, let me look at the armor class situation. Yeah, Twinkle is quite low, so he needs this gold ring. This should give him a +4 to... Actually, Jesus, it's even better. It's +6 to armor class, according to my little chart here. The bronze longsword is just going to be discarded. Alright, here we go. How's your crawl run going, Saint? Where you at? Okay, a couple altars. Forgot about these babies. A halo of light hangs around the altar. Step closer. This is my kind of altar. I hate these moo clerics. Philosophically, ideologically, we don't get along, but I kind of want one of these altars in my bedroom. It's just a giant amethyst with swords run through it and a couple of candles. Very tasteful. No one can read the scroll, and it crumbles. Nope. Oh my god. In the depths. That's sweet. That's good. Is this gonna be a are you even satisfied with a 3-rune victory anymore? Like, what are you going for? Are you trying to get 15, or are you just kind of feeling it out, seeing how many you think is viable? Only disciples of the mighty Moose shall walk through these halls in peace. All others will be made a sacrifice. Well, first of all, may I just say... Yeah, I know. 3ers are easy peasy sometimes, but it's like... You get to a point with certain characters where you're like, I don't think I can even get anymore. Like, going into the Abyss just feels like a dead character at this point. I definitely want to become a disciple of the Mighty Moose, so let's have that happen. It's like Marty Moose from Wally World or whatever. Okay, mapped it out. Let's go to this next part then. Okay, I'm going to save it, and I am going to then open this door.
Let's get sweaty.
Got it. He did get electrocuted.
I got a rash.
So we got a rash. A lot of people have rashes. We're cursed all over the place. And the stupid 5 a.m. torch timer has gone off in my face. Did I not buy another torch? I thought I bought one. Maybe I just forgot to buy it from the shop because I'm a poor player. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, sometimes you eat the bar, and sometimes the bar eats you. I'm gonna levitate then. I'm just gonna be madly impatient and charge in, even though I can't see. I know what to expect enemy-wise in here. It's just more clerics of Mu and the like. But I think that just by using this map and walking around, should be sort of okay. Famous last words. And if I die, whatever. Unlocked door. Well, easy. Is there a moose in here? Unlocked door. Not just yet. So there's another locked door here. Let's explore the rest of this room. This is advanced ninja training here, where you just kind of walk in the darkness. Ooh, what did he say? Set the lock, solve the key, drink the cup, and I'll hear your plea. Set the lock, solve the key, drink the cup, hear your plea. Alright, so that's the order of operations, apparently. I mean, I need to know what's in the cup first, but... A king's ultimate power orb sits cradled in its altar stand, but it is surrounded by an impenetrable wall of force. Alright, so maybe this D-bag will give me the power orb if I do follow his like, weird list of demands. Look, buddy, I'll do anything for love. But I probably won't do that. Okay, here we go. F6. Nobody over there. Just just shooting arrows into the darkness. Bells off a mannequin? Oh, I get you. Like ninja training? Yeah. That's some elite ninja training. But I'm elite. Alright. Let's see what we got here. I find it amusing, and maybe I shouldn't, but it is strange that, like, ever since I've decided to go into this place in the darkness, I have yet to encounter an enemy. Ah, it's from Turtles, huh? Secret of the Ooze. Turtles in Time. That would be funny. Yeah, man, if I could get Splinter in this game, I need to meet him. I don't even know. I think it's the subtitle of the first one is just The Movie. TMNT The Movie. It could be like Fall of the Foot Clan or something. Well, there's mannequins all over the place at this point. No, we are not going to open the door. I need to clear this place out. Oh, well. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, there's nobody just yet. Dude, it's not. Yeah, it's not just the Foot Clan. It's Shredder. Like Shredder falls off of a building, and his head is clearly visible in the trash compactor, part of that trash truck. Yeah, and he laughs and says, "Whoops," as he smashes Shredder's head. It's real dark. But Casey Jones is just that kind of guy, you know? Yeah, it somehow doesn't kill him. The altar of Prado faces north. Do you wish to turn it to face east? This is annoying. So Prado faces north. Turn east? Question mark? Nah, not yet. I gotta figure out this puzzle here. The altar of Barrytro faces north. Should I turn it east? Alright, Barrytro faces north. Should I turn it east? Question mark? No. The altar of Dynatro is north. Do I want to go east? Not really. I mean... Uh-oh. What is this? Oh god, this is so insufferable at this point. I'm thinking about just going to buy torches. Penetro, hey-yo, faces north. And should I turn it east? Positro, my buddy Positro. Northeast. if I recall, is this the... Oh yeah, this is the one where it's like, because he wants me to set the lock, solve the key, and drink the cup to get the reward. I think that the picture of this map is shaped like a key or something. Like these are the... I don't know if you call them tines or whatever on the key. And so this would be solving the key, I guess. Okay. God, I'm gonna save it. I really don't want to die and get wiped. Yeah. Yeah, I will need a torch. I'm just being so lazy. But yeah, I don't want to die and lose all this mapping and progress that I've done. So I've saved it. And I've opened the door. Okay, so I'm getting electrocuted. As you can see, the tricity just flying across at me. So we've got some Clerics of Mu here. Clerics of Mu actually aren't that bad if there aren't a lot of them. Yeah, this room is full of them. Dragon mouth. Alright, let's go get a torch, shall we? Alright, so we're gonna have to figure out how to do this puzzle here, but as Fading at the Edges dimensions, this walking around in the dark business is so painful. I need to get the hell out of here and try to find somebody who will sell me a torch, because I can't see. But I like my chances in this place. I also need to get uncursed. Look at these sad faces on my friends. Just not what you want to see. I mean, hairy hand, oh, hidden hunk, just rips your heart out, you know, to see such brave warriors in this state. I'm almost out of here. I can almost see again, people. The daylight. No, we don't need to step closer. Yes, look at this. We are about to be able to see everybody. I am over the moon about this prospect. Okay, so let's use our newfound vision and head back to Wildebar, cure the cursing that is plaguing everyone at the temple, then transport back to Baywatch and to Fountainhead and get their torches so we can make a mockery of that temple. Uncurse. Smile, everyone. Smile. So miserable. All right. Fantastic. Okay. I feel pretty solid about that. All right. Let's get to the teleporter and go home first. I need to do a little shopkeeping. Need to talk to Fen. Settle up. All right. A lot of people got hurt, so I need to make sure that nobody's equipment is broken. These are items that are really good, and I can evoke them if I want them, but I need to put them on my pack mules. I don't want to just carry them. I will keep those boots, though. Those boots are sweet. Alright. Anybody broken? Looks like nobody's broken. That's terrific. That's a terrific report. Alright, we need to buy some stuff. And what we need to buy is your torch. You've got the monopoly on torches. I need one. All right. Let's see here. So now we have this town's torch. We're healed up. Let's get over to Baywatch. Oh, right. That's the town name, not the portal password. Sea Dog is the password for David Hasselhoff's Baywatch. Let's go over to the ship's store. Arg, matey, we need one of your torches. Where are they? Well, not in my inventory, unfortunately. Misk, torch 5. Yes, sir. Now, that silver charm is actually tempting. Silver is plus 4 AC. So is this going to give me plus 4 in a slot as desirable as... I'm going to buy this Scroll of Lightning, too. As the charm slot, I think you can wear as many medals as you like. You know, you can kind of make yourself a general. Just pin medals all over your chest. What's your armor class, my dude? It is 33. So does your armor class go up to 37 if I put this on you? No. Okay. So, it goes up 2. So I'm looking at the instruction manual. Oh, no, silver is plus 2. It's steel that's plus 4. Still, that's great for 250 gold. Just to land on a plus 2 item that I didn't have previously. Fantastic. Fantastic. What time is it? It's 4:08 p.m., so we can still make use of some buffs if I buy them. So I'm going to go to the Temple Mandrake and talk to them about, you know, how great their church is. And I'm going to throw money in the pot, which is what I love to do, is to just pepper the pot with gold so that they explode their blessings upon me, however they do that. All right. Now, we're going to leave Baywatch, and we're going to walk over to the Cathedral of Carnage and resume where we left off. The unfortunate thing is I still don't know the password to Wildebar. Sir Shipped. Yeah. I wish I could become a knight and train with you, my dude. Yeah, I did this with everybody. Maxed it out. It helps your accuracy. It was a good idea. Okay, so this is the thing that raises your resistance to poison, which is located right next to the Arachnoid Cavern, which is why it's actually helpful. That's why I was looking around the Cathedral of Carnage to see if they had some kind of lightning buffer hidden away so that the Clerics of Mu and their lightning spell would yeah, so there's Knight, which is just a straight combat-oriented warrior. And then there's Paladin, which is a hybrid. It can use, like, some cleric spells and is a tank. There's Ranger, which can use druid spells and is DPS. Archer, which can use mage spells and is DPS. Robber, which is just a straight thief. Barbarian, which is more of a damage-dealing tank. So yeah, those are, and then there's Cleric and Sorcerer. But anyway, the real question for you guys and ladies is, can somebody help me answer this riddle? What is too much for 1, enough for 2, but nothing for 3? It's something obvious and whimsical like all riddles. I just couldn't get this one. I tried pair, I tried socks, tried marriage, you know, if anyone can solve this, please. I know it's going to give me the wedding date of the illusion guy. I solved the other riddle. Anyway, we'll come back to that. We're going back into the cathedral. What time is it? Shit. Well, that means that my torch is going to burn out, unfortunately. But at least I have 2. Okay. Still levitating. If that's anything. Alright, so let's just kick our way through. Wow, look how much easier it is to walk around. Wow, there's 2 ultimate power orbs in this place. Fantastic. I can't wait to abscond with those power orbs. But first, I have some puzzles. The key. Oh, okay, see, so this is just something when it was dark that I couldn't have noticed. It's also just text floating in the air. It's like a neon sign, I guess, is what I'm supposed to interpret. That's fine. Okay, so yeah. No, I don't know. Like, how am I supposed to know which way I want to turn these people? I can rotate them all to face different directions. I need some more information. I'm working with not enough information here. Alright, let's see. The lock. Alright. This is where I got cleaned out last time by clerics. Where are you guys? Oh. What's in here? Crystalline chips litter the ground around the altar. Step closer. The letter S is inscribed on the gem. Alright, so maybe that means south. Like maybe it's indicating that I need to rotate the corresponding statue to the south, perhaps? Okay, here's the baddies. I don't want to step away from these guys. I need to get close to them so Hidden Hunk can just put them down in one shot. Uh-oh, look at that red thing. Like, what is...
Look at this fucking guy.
What is that? Just floating in the air happy-like. Well, I'm gonna go in this little corner and hide and just shoot my bow and pass time. What are you? Uh-oh. Oh, you're a priest of Mu. Are you like the head honcho? You've, got a skull with glowing eyes on top of your blue staff. That necklace looks nice. You mind if I take that? You look like you're kind of, making it rain with your extended hand there, like you're dropping water, and you're also purple. Your obsession with Mu has turned you purple, my friend. You are Grimace. So I am going to
Let's get sweaty.
Get sweaty because standing in front of us is Enrico Palazzo. And we got him in one shot, and he gave us 6,000 gold. That is a terrific haul. That can't be the boss of this place. That's just the higher up of the Cleric of Mu, is the Priest of Mu, is what I'm guessing. But then again, I don't know. The letter O is inscribed in the gem. S-O. Alright, so then my directional logic has been ruined. That's okay. We're gonna get to the bottom of all these puzzles. Oh no. Gargoyles. Alright. There's a D. Okay. I'm gonna have to actually rest at this point, unfortunately. Let me make sure I have another torch. My armor got broken? Ah, what a disappointment. Yeah, sod. It could be referring to DOS, the operating system, or, the lawn treatment that's very popular. I'm thinking I need more letters. It's weird that, the torch just burns out after 8 hours, but if you don't go to sleep, it doesn't. It only extinguishes at 5 a.m. I only noticed that because light sources are such a pain in the ass for this party of ninjas. I'm sure everybody else playing this game who can cast light is like, what's the big deal? So what? Makes sense that the torch goes out. And you're right about that. Alright, I'm going to save it and venture a little deeper. I know. It's like you should put the torch, like, just kind of, you know, stand it up on the ground to watch over you while you are sleeping. It's a 24-hour torch otherwise. It's to punish idiots. Yeah, that's about right. It's to punish ninjas. Or it's to promote their training into pitch blackness. Uh-oh. Gargoyles. Gargoyles actually really easy. Yeah, you'd think. Uh-oh, another thing to smash through. This doesn't look good. What is this? Where am I going now? Uh-oh, monsters are afoot. The bat's opening and closing his mouth. What do we have here? Who am I? Oh, well, this looks like it could be okay. God, do they all have to be magical scrolls every time? There can't be any other treasures? I guess, you know. These are scholars. This is their wisdom. The cup. Okay, so I gotta drink the cup. That doesn't sound good. Let's save the bejesus out of this game and then go in. We'll pick the lock with our dude. And it's the three-finger man. Alright. I'm here for your head, buddy. I need to train. And you're my source. You're dead. All of you guys. You're here to die. I'm training. Alright. Do I need to drink all these cups? Yeah, of course I do, right? Alright, let's get up there. Alright. I'm just gonna kind of save it as I stick my toe. Oh no, double dickheads. Well, I think if that happened, yeah, where it was the bloody elevator sequence from The Shining, I just tip my hat and shut down my computer and call it a night. But luckily that's not the case. This is gonna be a devastation of my party. I'm not quite strong enough to take this much electricity. Their lightning is much better. If it comes out the monitor, I'm calling it a life, that's for sure. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What in God's name has happened here? My mouse has lost power. Looks like my, game has locked up. So I'm going to use this moment to take a quick bathroom break. I will be right back. Alright everybody, I'm back. I'm gonna have to figure out how to fix that so all of the movie clips don't just explode when I switch scenes. That's my fault. Now, what I'm secretly hoping, and I'm not going to delve any deeper right now with my people at this hit point level, is two things. Number one, I looked in the manual for a moment at all of the brands, all of the powers that you can get from magical items, and there is a brand of light. That is the number one item I need, is an of light item that just I can evoke, even if it's only for like 6 charges. It's 6 torches. That is invaluable to me. So I'm really on the lookout for that. Now, the other thing I want to say is I hope that these cups are like the barrels below the first town, where like you can get some crazy stat boosts from them. I know I have to drink them all, so blood red liquid overflows the crystal chalice. Drink the moose juice? Well, you turned me off with blood red. Not happy about that. Moose juice? quite pleased. Yes, I'll drink it. We'll start with Twinkle. He's dead. He is dead.
This guy here is dead.
He's gone. Just like that. He got nothing, by the way. There was no benefit. So, yep. We'll go to, yep, she's dead. So basically, I just have to drink all these things, and they're going to kill everybody. Now, this would probably be okay if you had a cleric, and you could cast Raise Dead, or whatever, is the equivalent in this game. Don't have that. So I'm just going to have to kill people. Oh. Well, that's a new one. He turned into a statue. Yeah, I could do that. Bring in the hirelings and just let them drink the moose juice. That's true. Let me see if it does anything, though. It said that you had to be a, like a follower of moose or something like that. Okay, I just didn't know if, like, it was giving me some kind of permanent indication that I drank the juice, and I don't want to waste it on the hirelings. But this is like some, you know, Kool-Aid cult business here. Alright. What is this status ailment? Stone. Yeah, well, looks like stone to me. Alright. Well, hopefully that's not more expensive to remedy than resurrection. Alright, I'm going to save it to see if I can get... No, I can't get to these without bringing my buddies into the fray. And that's fine. We're out of here. So that's another little bit of a dungeon done. Well, at least there aren't traps in here. At least I don't have to deal with that shit. I need to get my people. It's all the same. You're either a tombstone or you're a stone human, you know? Look at these orbs. So good. I might just keep them for myself. Put them in my own castle, if you know what I mean. Okay. Is this the guy who's like, only disciples of the mighty Muse shall walk through these halls in peace? All others will be made a sacrifice. So actually, I wonder if there's some other place in the game that I can go to become a disciple of the Mighty Moose beforehand, and then I drink from those things, and it doesn't kill me. Probably not, but just a little huncher-runcher. Alright, let's get the hell out. Okay. So we are going to be heading back to town with some bad news. Yeah, everybody died. And 2 people are stoned. Alright. There we go. Let's just not even waste any time and head over to the temple. It's the same price, effectively, to heal something as crappy as being petrified as it is to resurrect them. So there you go. Alright, so I'm going to take the advice of fading at the edges here and kind of like, just for a moment, violate my no ninja policy just so I can have these guys drink the juice and die. I think that's well within the bounds of acceptability. Now, is everybody's stuff busted? I know somebody's... Yeah, his armor got broken. It's the worst. His armor always breaks. It's so ridiculous. Alright, God, I had to pay those guys. The battlements. Oh, actually, Lady Great, you've got to be ready to train. Yeah. While we're here, Greenie, let's train you up, right? Whoa, 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 whoa. Why Twinkle? Something happened there where Twinkle got a bunch of experience. I don't know what it was, but he's level 13. And nobody else is. So maybe when he drank from the cup, it actually did give him something, which was a bunch of experience, and then it gave some of the other people something too. Did anybody else, like... Yeah, I know. Like, maybe it was the cup. Maybe the cup did something that I wasn't seeing. Are any of his stats jacked up? What about, Holy crap. Yeah, the cup did do something, because Hairy Hand is now the most handsome man around. Well, that's great. You're beautiful. We'll take it. Alright, so let's go to the shop. Yeah. No, the armory, yeah. And we're gonna buy some items. And those items are gonna be... Well, that's power curing. That's amazing, except I can't wear splint mail, so boo. Icy belt. It's cold. Alright. Anyway. I'll buy the scroll of power curing, sure. And then what I need to do is just fix Fat Shadow's armor. Yeah. Hey, where'd it go? Oh, steel scale. Okay. Man, it's steel and it just breaks all the time? I mean, steel. Let's think about this for a moment. Okay. Alright, that's pretty good. I don't actually need to go waste my time buying a torch because I've got Alan Bow and Phineas who can at least cast me some light before I have them drink. Granted, I could be in a situation where the timing makes it so I am without a, the torch burns out and I don't have one and all that stuff, but yeah, that's true. Oh, right. I already figured this one out. But you don't get any treasure or anything. You just get, like, this little clue, which sucks. Yeah, okay. They'll die anyway. The second the lightning hits those guys, they're dead. Alright, buddies. Cast me a spell, shall we? Fantastic. Yeah, get out of here. Alright, I'm going to save it, and I'm going to keep going. I think before I go to the cups... Well, no, I need to go to the cups. I should take the time to visit the cups. While I'm here, I was just going to clear out the rest of the lock or whatever. Just because it's in the... in the middle, but let's just do this. I'm gonna save it before I drink and see if it actually does give them anything. If it does, I'll just load it. But if it doesn't, they're dead. Oh, I need to save it because I might not even get to the cups with these people because of the priests. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. They're dead already. Alright.
I'm gonna go pick a fight.
Let's pick a fight with these guys. And just see if we can eliminate them from the world. Oh no, I'm not gonna... Wow, it took an action to to dismiss. Like I accidentally pushed the D key. And Alright, so we'll save it. They're dead. They served their purpose. They were a temporary torch. Alright, I'm going to drink it, and we will drink it with Twinkle again. Oh, no, he got eradicated. That's the worst. Let's just see if it did anything for him. I mean, it could have raised his, like, magic resistance. Perhaps, I don't know. Alright, well. Eradicated. Did we get anything? Anything happen here? Nah, it looks like absolutely nothing happened. Alright, well, all the cups are consumed. The Master of Mu shall destroy all who challenge him. Well, that seems like the boss is behind that place. So if that's the case, we're out of here. It was a pretty short visit to this place. Alan Bow and company will remember it fondly as the place where I was temporarily brought back into the world only to be electrocuted seconds later. You know, actually, though, that kind of gives me the idea that, screw it, that's going to be my torch. Well, no, it's too expensive. I'll teleport. But what I want to figure out is what the password is for Wildebar. Well, I guess it's not that expensive to resurrect them. It's just a question of if I'm violating the purity of my mission to beat the game with just ninjas. They're not really doing anything in combat for me. Yeah, I really should, just for expedience sake. It's just painful. I mean, I'm already kind of cheating the system by having them as pack mules, so... Let's see how much... I have a sinking suspicion that curing this eradication is going to be a big problem. Yeah, it costs like 10,000 extra to cure eradication, so that's a huge pain in the butt. Anyway, hey guys, you're back. Trust me, nothing bad is going to happen to you. You are fine. Everything's good. I'm gonna go into the underworld of this place. It has to happen. It has to happen. I have to figure out what the password is to this town. It's gotta be somewhere. It's gotta be just written on a wall somewhere. Thanks, bro, Gamma. Okay. Oh wait, actually, I think he was already a navigator. I feel like this game doesn't care. If you already possess a skill, yeah, it'll just let you keep paying that guy money. What a ripoff. Yeah, I already got all this stuff. It's good though. Alright. Let's enter the cavern. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so first of all, the light is still active. Does anybody have levitate? They don't. So I need to go into the old inventory, and she's got her levitate thing. Remove, equip, use this. And let me just remember to take this off and put her halberd back on. Now, I've cleared this place out, so it's not like there's any monsters in here, but I'm looking for one thing and one thing only, which is the writing on the wall that indicates what the password is to Wildebar. The town portal, I mean. I missed it. Before, I mean, obviously, and I'm just like, come on. You can help me out. You can tell me. Your secret's safe with me. I'm the hero of the town. Right? I mean, doesn't that make sense? Oh, it's brother... Oh. Son of a snake. I never rescued that guy? Yes. Guess what? That guy's a ninja. Now, I know that this is probably cheating on all levels, but he's going in my party as a permanent hireling, and I'm going to level him up. I'm going to pay for him just so I have an extra ninja. It's happening. He'll probably spend a lot of time dead, but the moo call is strongest in the land of the gargoyles. Alright, well, I forgot to rescue that asshole. Oh, I'm not flying anymore. Oh my god. Alright. Beep. Remove it. Equip it. Surprised Twinkle is so hurt. That pit trap. Powerful shards sit beneath the crystal mountains. I bet they do. Oh. I mean, just very strange. I just left these barrels sitting around that were filled with power-ups. Well, if there's anybody I need to be quick, it's Hidden Hunk so he can get that first attack in. Oh, right, Brother Delta. Yeah, he's just chilling in his thing. That's cool. You can do that, dude. Please, tell me the password to the damn town. It's not here. Wow. I just can't believe it. That is such a crotch kick. Oh well, it was worth coming back in here just to find those barrels that I misplaced. How embarrassing. Alright, let's see if that dude has any cool ninja stuff. Phineas is getting kicked out. That much is clear. And I'm going to give him all of the extra keys that I have. Okay. Peace be with you on your journey. Oh my god, here it is. Free man. Thank the maker. I finally got it. Jesus. We've got the password to this town. Needed it. That's huge. Now I can teleport around and just be an all-around hero. The gatehouse. Yes, sign the register. I want to look at your stuff. Oh, okay. I guess I need to take all of your things away, Phineas. So let's just give as much as we can to Alan Bow. Okay, so you have the blue unholy key, the yellow fortress. You see, you have 2 green eyeball keys, so you don't need 2 of those. Alan Bow, what key do you have? Red. Let's give all the keys to Phineas, and then just give away any duplicates, so that we can just sort through this stuff easily. Okay. Blue unholy key we have to have. Red Warriors key, we've got 2 of those. Yellow Fortress key, 2 of those. Okay. And then, yeah, I don't really care about these Potion of Antidotes. That's fine. Okay. Remove this dude. Hire $2,000 a day. Jesus, you're expensive. You better be worth it, dude. His portrait is awesome. Oh, I counted right. Because we've got right. Alan Bow has green eyeball, blue unholy, red warriors, and yellow fortress. So we've got all the keys that we had. Let's time to check out this guy. What level are you? 11, so you're actually reasonably trained. Your stats are lackluster. Ah, here's the other copy of the blue unholy key. But you've got good stuff, reasonable stuff. So let's see if you can pull your weight. I really want to take all your equipment, but I'm going to keep you alive. But actually, what's your alignment? That's going to be the... What is your alignment? Can I see that? Evil. You're out. You're out. You lost. Get the hell out of my party. I want all your stuff, though. What a shame. I was really looking forward to having another guy, but he's evil. You suck. Get the hell out of my party. Don't come back. See, Alan Bow is good, even though he's got that damn eyebrow. Phineas is neutral, which I will tolerate. That's fine. Does he keep all the shit? Yeah, so just as a proof of concept, he does keep everything that you dump him with. So you can use people as like an extra. Yeah, I did because this dickhead's going to be too expensive. Actually, did I already pilfer? I can't remember if I pilfered his equipment. Oh yeah, I did. Oh god, yeah, I did. Alright. Alright, keys, come on back in. Okay. So we're in a really, really good spot for now. Finishing the temple. And I think it's time to just do that. I'm super pumped. that we got the password to this town portal. Alright. Now, we don't have torches, but, you know, we kind of have a torch. Actually, no, let's stock up now that we got the password. Let's just get the extra torches, and then make a getaway. Let's go home. Let's buy a torch. You know, one thing I could do, I guess, how much food do I have? 8 days? An idea that just kind of came to me. I know I don't want to age my people too much, but I could just rest and then like pass a day, and then Fen will get the torch back, and then buy it, and then rest for a day and buy another torch, and just fill up on torches that way. But that seems boring. There might be a moment where I do that. I don't know. I do want to check some of this stuff. So what does this life belt do? Identify it. It just gives you 10 hit points. Alright. I don't need that. What does this do? Plus 20 luck. That's amazing. You can have that. We'll sell this for sure. Power curing, that goes back to you. Rogue gauntlets do what? Plus 16 thievery. Tremendous. Iron crossbow is plus 1, 6 to 10. It's not that great. They're grid torches? I mean, this should be actually pretty good. Plus 3, 11 to 21. Is that better than... what do you have? What are you rolling? Alright, so it's strictly better than this. So we'll get rid of this and just give you this Naginata. You don't need to... we're never going to use this box. Okay. Give me your finest torch. Yes. Got anything? Nope. Okay. Okay. So we've solved some... Oh man, that sucks. You know what you need is one of those, like, I don't know if it's still in the game, but they have those amazing, like, bazaars or whatever, where you take a portal through and then there's a bunch of merchants, like, temporarily gathered together. That's what you need. Alright. Just refill the old beverage and then equip some stuff. So first of all, the lucky charm goes on. They're always trying to get my lucky charms. These crystal gauntlets suck. We're just going to put them here for now and equip these. And now this guy can, like, open any lock. Look at his thievery, just 90. Tremendous, tremendous. Okay, now we will hit the town portal. And for the first time, we will warp to Morgan Freeman. Isn't that like what they call the guy in Half-Life 2? He's like Gordon Freeman or whatever, the one Freeman? Or am I just like misremembering that? Speaking of that, I'd really love to play the new Half-Life. I just don't have several thousand to invest in the appropriate rig. Okay. It's 9 p.m. Do you know... Yeah, that's what I thought. Just made me think of that when I was typing in the password. Half-Life Alyx, that's the one that I really want. I also want that teleport scroll. No, get out of here. Alright, people. We're going in. Okay. This is safe. This area is safe. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Like, I'm really not sold at all on VR. I think it needs a lot more development. And I just can't see myself playing it consistently. I mean, maybe I'd love it, but it seems like a novelty, and I don't want to just, you know, throw down that money just to play one game and then not really use it. Not when there's rhinoplasty to get. Oh my god, the nose I could get for that money. Okay, I'm gonna save it. And now I'm gonna kind of like explore this lock portion a little bit better. See what else we got. I know there's more dickheads in here. Well, that guy's, that's fine. All day. M. Oh. If you use the key, what would the mighty moose be? You have not uncovered the mystery. Return when you are worthy. I will be. I gotta get all these letters first. E. Get out of here. The letter W. Okay. The mighty moose. Well, I know that with these letters, I can spell, for example, M-O-O-S-E, M-O-O-S-E, and then that leaves me with S, D, and W. Oh, that sucks. You should wear them anyway. Oh, I'm missing a... Cool, I was like, man, I don't have enough vowels here. Okay. An E. Alright, so... D, E, S, W... Are these the directions? Oh, wait. No, southeast, east, southwest. Or I could say, If you use the key, what would the mighty moose be? Well, I know they want me to do this. Prado. I mean, I don't know what Prado is. Get out of here. Shut up. Alright, they're saying set the lock. Okay, and then it's like solve the key. Well, uh-oh, Allenbo. Come through, buddy, we need you. Actually, while we're on it, Allenbo, can you, while you're still with us, can you cast me a better spell? Is that possible? How about Wizard Eye, dude? Great. North. Do I want to face east? Yeah? 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 I don't know. Does that do anything? Positro faces east. Oh, good God. Alright, let me just look at this and see if I can. Okay, so the first one here says S, and so it's like the first part of the key needs to face south. Okay, and then this part is an E. Okay, and then this part is an O. It doesn't, unless that's supposed to be for like north or whatever. And then this part is a M. And then this part is a O. Alright. And then here we have an E. We've got a W. We've got a nothing. We've got an S. And we have a D. Okay. I mean, Prado faces west. Well, how about you face east now, I guess. I don't know. Barry, you need to face west. God, I have no idea what I'm doing here. This is a crusher. This is a crusher. East? Now it could go east or south, I guess. Nope. Nope. North? Yes. Yes, no. And then south. Yes. I mean, right? So, have no idea. It is not. It's not computing. All right. Well, I'm bumbling through this riddle, and so because of that, I'm going to just go to the next place. Just give up on it. And try to see if there's any hint deeper in here. But before I do that, let's just rest. And then have somebody get the light going and then save it. Alright, now we're not dead. Okay. It's pretty surprising that that hurt me. Considering that my lockpicking skill is insane. Yeah, look at that. Alan Bow shooting his terrible... Oh. Shit. Shit. That's BS, man. I specifically moved. Oh, why are we doing no damage? Alright. Cudgel. Uh-oh. Oh, another cup. Doesn't look very, quote, appetizing here. Running into some semi-problems, but we're still okay given the fact that I can just go back here and rest. And then, now that we are rested up, Amber Cudgel, well, that might be okay. Amber is +3 to hit, +3 damage. That's not bad, it's just Cudgel sucks. Now, the light casters are dead, but we did buy some torches. So let's use the torch, and let's save the game. And let's go back into this area. Try to clean it out. God, so many magic scrolls. You're killing me. Smalls. Uh-oh. Alright. Okay. That's definitely a saver. It's Might Moose juice. Well, sure. You become a more advanced adventurer. That is not who I meant to drink that with necessarily. I mean, Jesus Christ. What level are you now, dude? 18. Well, cool. That's fine, actually. Twinkle is now level 18. So his hit point situation is pretty good. We'll take it. I cannot be in a place where I'm going to fight that guy, where he gets just that many shots on me. Yeah, everyone else is 12. And so Twinkle is quite strong. Actually, what I'm going to look at here is, there's some place where you can find out how many hits per round somebody gets. Is that, no. Oh, I know I clicked on something to get, like, further information. But it... What did I do before that gave me that extra info? Not that. Certainly not that. Oh, here it is. Okay, so you click on their level, and it tells you how many attacks you get per round. So he gets 4 attacks per round, and yeah, everybody else is on 3 attacks a round. So it's kind of like old school D&D, where you get more attacks per round when you level up. So the benefit is hit points and attacks per round. That seems to be it. As far as leveling goes, for my party, I know that spells are affected by your level as well. Like, you need to be a certain level to cast certain spells. Alright. Alright, fine. That is not nice. Hey, you are not being nice. Boy, that was tough. That must have been... I was not looking. That must have been the head honcho. That was a classic me moment. But that clearly is the boss of this place. And so I need to rest before I even dream of fighting him. And there was another moose juice on the other side. So I'm gonna drink that before I even encounter this guy. Wondering what the... if this picture... Yeah, this is gonna spell something, isn't it? Like, helpful. That will help me solve the mysteries of the Orbs. Might Moose Juice. Alright. Yeah, boss cleric for sure. Really? It's just fighters? So, like, monks don't get more attacks per round? Well, their traits or whatever, their features give them more attacks per round. Okay, so now, Hidden Hunk is level 17, and he's getting 4 attacks per round, so that's great. Ah, yeah. A crummy commercial? There's just so many good ones. Uh-oh. I was not ready for this. Yeah, this is the Moo Master. Oh, did you see that splash? Jesus, that was the biggest one possible. So, when they say attacks per round, it's not like you just roll out all your dice that your weapon deal, I think. And so, if I get 4 attacks per round, I'm rolling my weapon's dice 4 times in one explosion of blood. Moo Master. Alright, do you have anything good to use? Oh, I forgot to equip your weapon. That's awfully embarrassing. Do that. Now you can hit harder. Now your platinum dagger. Yeah, look at this. Look, he's red. He is red. We've got this guy on the ropes. Big surprise. Yes. Yes.
War. It's fantastic.
We got that guy. We embarrassed him. I'm gonna save it before I go around, just in case there's some, like, piece of crap underling. It is poetic that he got mooed. Yeah, look, it's spelling something. They're so insanely clever with the map in this game. They're spelling something out. So this says, like, remember to drink your Ovaltine? Is that what this says? Alright, so it says JVC3? Are these like Roman numerals that I need to be aware of? Or Jesus Christ the 8th? Or... Alright, I gotta figure this out. So this is like JVC123. Alright. Uh-oh. Am I out of torches? That's embarrassing. Nope. I should have... That was not good gameplay right there. I should have rested and then used the torch. But, you know, that would require intelligence. Okay, I don't think there's anybody left in this place that's gonna fight me anyway. So, let me just see. JCVIII Roman numerals is what? 48. Well, what there's no... J is 5 and C is 3? I mean, C is a Roman numeral, but I don't know if J is. Like Julius Caesar the 8th? I don't know. Oh no, or is that like a... No, it's not an L. It's clearly a J, right? Yeah, V is 5, no doubt. And C is 100, is that right? But... maybe that's... like not a J. Maybe it's an L. I mean, it'd be 158 or something. But either way, that doesn't really... How is that helping me at this point? I will say, we killed that guy, which is great. I don't think he gave us any treasure. Like, he didn't have any loot on him. Seems annoying. Alright. Well, let's see. JVC 3. Is this going to help us answer the riddle previously somehow? Like, I was wondering if... Oh, I don't know. This might be a hint book moment. Anyway, I'll have to think about this. I'll have to stew on this. Okay, so the key is here. Is anybody's name like gonna start? Prado, Baratro. Right, it could just be the guy's name who like made the game or something. It could have nothing to do with the puzzle itself. Or it could be the answer to the puzzle in the Arachnoid Cavern, the secret number that you need to find. Yeah, that's, I mean, it's gotta be that, right? Like, Penetro, I mean, the only thing I could think of is the first letter of their name, like, nothing else. Positro? Positro, Penetro. So, Posa, Pen, Berry, Pro. What a difficult puzzle. I'm wondering if I can read just the text portion that describes this dungeon for a clue, and that wouldn't be cheating, just the like description. So let me just try this really fast. I'm going to temporarily turn off the display capture, and I'm going to go over here and bring over wake up cell. Yeah, right. I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, so here we go. So like this is what I'm talking about where no, this is not what I want. I want the map stuff. Okay, yeah. Here's all the spells. Which just seems like you should have this information, like what the spell does, you know? Like, so this just seemed like you should get this. Here's the enemies, beebity babbity, monsters. Okay, so here's the different places you can go. The outdoors, yada do, magic cavern, dragon, arachnoid, cyclops, maze from hell. Here we go. Okay, so moose juice always kills you. Mighty moose juice is great. Now, the Moon Master did give us 250,000 experience, which is cool. The Cathedral of Carnage, yeah, this is Korak's notes specifically. This at least shows you a picture, like, and so you could see how the tumblers here in the lock would kind of work with the key, but I don't know how to make that, how to translate that into something useful for solving this mystery. Oh, okay, wait. Here we go. Altars dedicated to the deities of the Mu cult stand in the room known as the Lock. Positro, Penetro, Dinatro, Baritro, and Proto. Watch the happenings in the 5 towns and report to the priests of Mu. So there's people in the 5 towns that are watching each one, and maybe then I can like figure out which one is which. Positro, Penetro, Dinatro, Baritro, Proto. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But how do I know which one is which? And then even if I do, know which one is which. You know, the map isn't really forthcoming about which place is in which direction. So these dudes need to watch what's going on in each town. So there's 5 dudes and there's 5 towns. So this is going to cause me to, 1 second as I open up the map. Ugh, this is really hurting my brain. Doesn't take much though, right? Okay, alright. So if we're in the Cathedral of Carnage, which is, I guess, right here on the map, then if somebody is up in Fountainhead, they need to be facing north. So Fountainhead equals north, so that's the way that you've got to face the key. Then Baywatch is directly to the west, so Baywatch equals west. And then Wildebar is directly to the south. And then Blistering Heights over here is to the east. And Swamp Town is also to the east. Okay. So that's good progress. At least I know which ways the statues are supposed to be facing. And I'm just going to assume they're in sequential order of, you know, Town 1, Town 2, Town 3, Town 4, and Town 5. Swamp Town's Town 4. Blistering Heights is Town 5. There's no other indication on this map of something that would help me figure out, okay, which one is like Barrytron watching. So I'm going to use this information and then go right back into the game and just try monkeying around with these statues. So this is Positro, and I'm just going to say, all right, he's Fountainhead, so I'm going to face him to the north. Okay, that's good. And then this is the guy that I'm going to say is for Baywatch, and so we're going to face him west. He is, that's good. This guy faces south, which is good for Wildebar. And then I need you to face east. And then I need you to also face east. Okay. So does that do anything now? Like, is there some kind of indication that things are happening in a positive fashion and the key is about to open? I know I have to figure out what this means before I get anything right. If I use the key, what would the Mighty Moose be? Okay, so I've got the letters SODSMOEWE. And so I have to figure out how to... I know I can spell the word moose with these letters, and then I have the extra letters DESW to try to do something with. I got this puzzle solved when I was a child. Clearly it can't be too hard for me now. What would the Mighty Moose be? free? Yeah, moose dews, or like, you know, I was trying to think like so moosed or something. Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah, I tried Weds, and then I tried like but maybe I'm getting distracted by this whole idea of moosed. Maybe it's just moo, and then like it's so tempting to want to look in the hint book to answer this puzzle. It's crushing me. Anybody knows the answer to this, I will just accept it from someone. If you remember what this puzzle is, I think I faced these people to the right way based on the 5 towns. Sewed? I'll try it. I have not uncovered the mystery. I'm not worthy. Actually, wait a minute. What if I took out the fact that, okay. Which way do I have these things facing? North. No, that doesn't do it. This is getting into my brain. I think I'm just gonna have to sit. Seed? Like weeds. Hilarious. I just was like moving around the letters. I took out moo, and then I had S. I wrote the word seed, and that wasn't it. What is my bounty? Whoa! 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 Look at this money! Yes! Incredible! 10,000 gems and 1,000,000 gold. And hologram sequencing card 4. Alright, I'll take it. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go see if I can actually get the ultimate power orbs. That was ridiculous. That was just me, like, moving the letters around that were available and, trying to spell something. I even had an extra S, I think. I clearly missed something, but I was able to just get the right word. Weeds. It's weeds, everybody. Alright, so let's then talk to this dude and see if I can get these ultimate power orbs. That would, let's save it first of all, because we just got more cash than anyone ever. And by anyone ever, I just mean me personally. But I can't wait to put this 1,000,000 gold in the bank and just let my little nest egg of 300,000 start to really develop. We're about to have some serious cash. let me talk to this dude. Set the lock, solve the key, drink the lock, or the cup, and I'll hear your plea. I know I solved the key, and I know I drank the cup. It's up to me to set the lock then, at this point. Or, I'm sorry, I set the lock. I need to solve this key thing, I think. There was really no indication that I did the key correctly. So let's then just flip it around. Let's say then that this needs to face east. No. And now I'm just kind of like rotating this around and making it face each of the towns. East, east, south is correct. No. And then I need this to face west. And then this to face north. I really, really wish that they would tell me if I did it right. Or, I mean, I'm sure maybe they will. I don't know. But set the lock. Solve the key. Drink the cup, and I'll hear your plea. Ugh. Okay. Well, I think this is a situation where I'm just going to have to come back and see if I can get further information about these, like, in other locations, about these Positro, Penetro, Prado, Berrytro, so I can know which order to face them in so that they can do their spying on the towns that the Moo Cult wanted to do. But this is an excellent place for me to call it an evening, because I've, finished out the Cathedral of Carnage here. Oh, wait. You cleared the depths, hell, slime pits, tomb. Oh, hell, slime pits, tomb. Only options open now. I think you do slime pits, and then see if you can do anything about the big boy. Can you do a lot of damage to kill the big jelly? The big wiggly guy? Before he gets too crazy? Alright. That's right, everybody. I'm a millionaire. Alright. Yeah, if you can kill the big guy, that sounds better than trying the branches of hell. What god are you worshipping right now? That would be my question about, if you think it's a good idea to switch. If you can do the shiny one to take out the tomb, that would be good. I don't know if that's ever part of your plan. Yeah, he's good for casting. Not so good for the undead. Alright, so I'm going to go to the bank and put in all this money. Just this unbelievable loot that I've got. And collect the interest. Because, I don't know if you know. The interest is good. Alright, so we go back here. We're going to go home and warp over to Fountainhead, and then we're going to visit our buddy, the banker, and see what we can do. We should probably say hello to Myron while we're here. Oh, you're closed, huh? Look, I have $1 million. You couldn't, Mr. Potter couldn't keep the bank open here for me? Thanks a lot. Alright, open up. Look, buddy. Look at this, 1 mil. They can't even display the amount of zeros that I've got. It's just 1 mil. Alright, let's deposit, I don't know, 900 grand. Okay, and that's how much we're left with. And then let's put in like 10 grand gems. Alright, there we go. Well, now the bank is telling me ambiguously how much money I have. Like, it could be anywhere between 1,000,001 and then like 1.9 million, you know? Whatever, that's fine. I got a lot of money. No, that it's not the max because you can get millions. But I think if I look at my screen here and I click on my gold, yeah, it'll tell you the actual number that I have in the bank. So it's just the max that they can display on that screen. But here, they've got more character space, so I can see that I've got 1.22 mil in the bank. That's just a tidy sum. I mean, everybody is happy about that much money. I am. Okay. Well, let's buy a torch while we're here, right? Alright, so let's go over to Misk. Let's get a torch. And let's buy it. Does anybody have broken stuff? Yeah, your armor's busted up. Alright, we gotta fix that. So let's go and repair your steel armor that just seems to break without warning. I think I just sold your steel armor like a moron, but to be honest, I hated that armor anyway because all it did was break. We're going to sell this. We're going to... Look at this, I just happen to have a set of silver ringmail on me. That'll be fine. Replacement for that armor. Okay. Good enough, Fen. Thank you so much. It's always great to do business with you.
But the shop owner and his son, that's a different story altogether. I had to beat them to death with their own shoes.
That's right. That's what happens when you try to swindle me, Fen. Okay, I'm equipping it. There we go. Let's check everybody's armor class just to see what the situation is like. Everybody's pretty good. Quiet Riot is kind of the odd person out, but she more than makes up for it with her ridiculous amount of hit points. Actually, too, does anybody have any experience? Some of my other people should be... Nope. Never mind. I was like thinking that we would be in range of leveling. We are not. Okay. Well, I suppose then I'm going to warp over to Wildebar and then do what I actually intended to do at the beginning of this stream, which was go to Swamp Town. I just got waylaid by the prospects of clearing out the Cathedral of Carnage, which turned out to be extremely profitable. Alright, so I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to wander over to the ferryman who will take me to Swamp Town. Hey, poison. Doesn't hurt me. Okay, where is this guy? I always forget where this dude is. Oh, he's right here, actually. He's closer to, Baywatch than he is. What temple is this again? This is, Dark Warrior Keep. Well, maybe I shouldn't then go to, Swamp Town just yet. Let me blaze up a torch. Whoa, we got this guy. We got this guy right here.
Look at this fucking guy.
He wants to fight with his blue boots. All right, we can do that. You know, I think it's probably time to
Let's get sweaty.
Get sweaty and
I'm gonna go pick a fight.
pick a fight with this dwarf. And he died in one hit, and that's what I like. You know, because
War. It's fantastic.
all right. Look, buddies. You're getting the arrows. Ooh, look at that blood splatter. That is Hidden Hunk. He's not hiding anymore because he can do that. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to be postponing all plans to go to Swamp Town and just clear this place out because it's close to the second town. A statue of Fortune's Bane, steed of the first night. Read the inscription. Sure. Great mystery lies hidden in these walls, guarded by the mightiest of warriors. Well, if it's guarded by these dwarves, it's not mighty. Any who enter must be prepared to fight, for death is the only alternative. That's not really insightful. You're entering a dungeon filled with assholes, and you should be prepared to fight. And if you don't, you die. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much... That seems to be the terms of every dungeon that an adventurer enters. At least, 90+% of them. Anyway, hello, Mad Dwarf. I don't know what you're mad about, but, man. This is not too shabby. I'm feeling pretty good about going into this place, so let's do a little training. Let's just work through... Ooh, it's Rangers. Evil Ranger. This guy's got a quarterstaff. This is where I need the Napoleon Dynamite clip, where he's like, I'm pretty good with a bow staff. This guy's pretty good with a bow staff, except when he's getting blasted by my ninjas. Ooh, we got some bones. A baguette? Yeah, it kind of looks like the pole that the gondolier would use, or an oar for a ship. Either way, it didn't work. Whoa! Searching this skeleton toned my muscles, made me stronger. Look at him. Wow, Twinkle's now stronger than Hidden Hunk. Man, it's time to get him an obsidian weapon, and then the first two guys in the party are just clearing it out. Oh, we got ourselves a chest. Do I wish to open? Ooh, it's locked. Alright, well...
It's locked from the inside.
Let's see if we can get into it. That shadow picks the lock.
Blow it. It's not our property.
Do it.
Hey, alright. Let's see, is this stuff good? I mean, 3,000 gold isn't... I'll take it, you know what I mean? But I don't know how good that is. I will say, I'm going to look in this chest and just see what we got. Gem of Water Walking. Yes, that's how you walk across the water in this game. Of course. Should have remembered. But yeah, you can't normally walk beyond the first square of the coast. But now, if I use this water walking, I can go out. And what that means is I can explore all the whirlpools around. And there's like good treasure and crap in there. So that's great. I'm going to use that. I'm going to explore with that. I got some steel plate mail, which sells really well. Gold hammer, gold saber might be good weapons. And bronze leather armor. It's a sweater! It is a sweater, everybody. I'm just going to throw that away. Pretend that I didn't get that from that chest. But everything else in that was just awesome. The statue of Desert Breeze. I believe that's a drink that the Cabana Boy just gave me. Alright, 200 yellow soldiers marched across the swamp to drive the Minotaur back to his maze. Few returned. Alright, so 200 yellow soldiers. Alright, I'm going to write that down because I bet that clue is important for the business of solving some head-scratching riddle that they have got me in this game. Alright. So now this room is all mapped out, and
I've seen everything. Yeah, I've seen it all.
I've seen it all, So, yeah, gold is a good prefix. Oh, you mean how much money do I have? Or the chest had 3,000 gold, but gold is a good prefix. It's reasonable, anyway. Not as good as some of the other precious metals, but something I'm happy with. So this is definitely... I'm going to call it a night. I lied earlier and extended my play because I was so excited. But here I go. I'm going to call it a night and pick up my stream. Oh, 200 yellow soldiers equals gold? Oh. Oh, I see what you mean. Like, an amount of gold. Okay, it could. Yeah, like those are coins or something? I don't know. I'll have to, keep that on hand. I'm gonna write that on my handy-dandy notepad here. Gold, question mark. Good suggestion. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up here next time, tomorrow. I'm gonna rearrange my stream schedule, but basically I think that what I'm gonna try to do is stream most nights from 10 p.m. till, midnight, 12:30. Went a little overtime tonight, because I wanted to clear that Cathedral of Carnage. It was pissing me off, but that should be my schedule for the time being. So I'll look for you guys tomorrow night. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have an excellent evening. At least it's evening where I am. And I will pick up here next time. I'm going to save it so I don't lose everything. All right, everybody. Have a good night.